Hello, guys, travelers from across the universe. Welcome to Cosmo Town. This is your host, Cosmo Lord, bringing you my review of Amazing Defenders, the new constructor deck booster set, that will be released next in TCG. This deck has a mix of review across all the competitions and all the people that play TCG. The thing is that Amazing Defender has really niche archetypes. They're really good. Don't get me wrong, they're really cool. I actually love Rescue Ace. I will pick Rescue Ace to be honest. But they have the Eufury one that is like the cax with different colors and different attributes. This has really cute archetype. And then they have the ritual ones that actually the Mikano that looks really amazing. Really beautiful art. But overall, this archetype hasn't been that good in the OCG, and I don't feel they will be as good as they need to be in TCG. Why? Because Theater Elements is still a thing and is so much powerful that these three archetypes. Then we have other decks that are floating around that has more and a better opportunities against Tyrants than these three the archetypes. So what will we do? Sply is there. Why should I buy these archetypes? I can go for Sply engine and try to beat tier elements. Well, that's something, but you need to take a moment to understand that not all the archetypes needs to be super meta relevant, and that Konami maybe in the future, as all the constructor decks, they will improve these archetypes. I do feel that in the future they will have a very good cards to make this archetype as good as possible. They did it with Labyrinth, and Labyrinth is stopping on the OCG, and they always do it with all archetypes that are releasing it in this kind of box. They will release more product in the future that will support this archetype, and maybe you will regret that you didn't pick it out when they were really low. So should you go after these archetypes? My answer is yes. And here's why. Amazing Defenders will be a set that all the players, most of the players will skip. I told you, and telling you that. Since they won't have a lot of demand, the prices won't be as low as they tend to be, but they won't be as high. They will have a middle range price because there won't be that many ratios of cars in the market. People won't open this box a lot, so they will have the box, I believe, will drop in price, so people can buy this box and make these three archetypes and wait for the archetype to be good in the future so you can have more money back. Don't rush things up. This is a long time inversion. I do feel that eventually this any of these archetype will have a boost by some of the cards that will be released in the future because in concept the decks are really interesting, and I do feel that Konami never leads a product without future support, but I do feel that Konami make a mistake here in this spot because of the reprints. So if we take a look here, the reprint choice were good, but you don't have a box seller here. You don't have a card that make people want this box so badly that they don't care about any other archetypes they release. They just want that price chase card, and you don't have it here. In the case of the legendary duelist that was released back again the other year with Mako Tsunami, the one of Yumi and Marinces, the set was kind of disappointment. But then out of the sudden they put Forbidden Droplet in there. People went crazy about it and buy that box. They bought all the boxes possible, especially in the United States, and Marines even had some tops here and there. So the box was actually interesting because they wanted Forbidden Dropper. And even though Forbidden Dropper was gonna be released in the Megatins of that year, people still paying the money for that box because they need it before the nationals event, the world qualifiers. So in this case, you don't have that. You have good reprints like one for one. You have Roland that was an expensive card. You have these cards that were really expensive. This one, but overall, this is a good one. This is C cards. I don't see the point. Or just a good reprint. This I don't see the point. Card Trooper. I don't see Card Trooper in the meta anymore. So they are really odd in real reprints overall. There's no seller point in this product. It's rare because Konami is really good at making merchandise and making archetypes that sell well. But in this case, I don't see anything of that. I see this bot dropping in price, maybe in the second week after this release, or maybe right now in the pre-order. I haven't checked the Missing Defender price right now, but I do feel that maybe it's gonna drop in price after this release. Um, should you guys go for the box to be low or go for a specific archetype? If the boss go down, I would suggest the boss because you can have multiple archetypes and sell the cards. But since there's no a good reprint, like a better reprint that will break this box, maybe buy the build that you want and that's it can be a good option. Maybe I will just buy the build of Rescue Ace, all the cards of Rescue Ace, and then I will move on. I will check it out when the prices are released. But yeah, I think Konami make a mistake with this box, but I do feel they have future. If Konami makes something about three elements, they still have the problem of the debt in OCG. They need to solve that. And after they solve that, maybe we can have a more place for this deck to shine. We have the Splite there, a 3 Brigade one in OCG doing some crazy stuff. But I do believe it's just a matter of time. These cards get better options, better cards. Maybe in the new set that's gonna be released in OCG, they can release in the few days after this box is released in TCG more support for this box for these archetypes, or maybe in the next box. I don't know, but it will happen. It will happen eventually. I'm sure of that. So guys, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, share with your friends, support me guys. I just want you to leave a like, a comment, everything. I want to hear your thoughts about this box. And shout out to Lil Daddy for these images that I use to make this video. Amazing, amazing content creator. So shout out guys to all of you that support me and love you guys. See ya later. Peace.